What if your favorite show just vanished? No goodbye episode, no warning, just poof, gone. That's exactly the gut punch fans felt when the whispers started circulating online. Basketball Wives is canceled. At first, everyone shrugged it off. Just another rumor, right? But then, Shawnee O'Neal spoke. And when the creator of the show finally breaks her silence, trust me, you know it's serious. For over a decade, Basketball Wives was the ultimate cocktail of luxury, drama, friendship, and explosive fights that had everyone choosing sides. The women laughed together, clashed on camera, and made their lives primetime TV gold. But behind the glam, the designer bags, and the perfect angles, things were quietly unraveling. And that's where the story gets messy. Sources reveal that Evelyn Lozada suddenly finds herself without a contract, no cameras, no paycheck. Fans are screaming the same question. How does one of the most iconic faces of the show end up on the outside looking in? Was it drama, bad decisions, or something deeper we're not being told? And just when everyone thought the chaos had peaked, Jackie Christie quietly got the last laugh. Yes, that Jackie. The one doubted by fans, mocked by castmates, and underestimated at every turn. Somehow, when the dust settled, Jackie remained calm, confident, and completely unbothered. So what really happened? Why did Shawnee finally break her silence? How did Evelyn go from superstar to jobless overnight? And how did Jackie pull off the ultimate silent win? This isn't just a story about a show ending. It's about power, loyalty, choices, and karma. And trust me, it gets even crazier from here. For over 10 years, Basketball Wives wasn't just a show, it was a universe. Loud, shiny, messy, dramatic, and addictive. Friendships were tested, secrets were exposed, and emotions erupted like fireworks every season. Fans laughed, gasped, and even argued with their screens. It felt eternal. But nothing lasts forever. Behind the cameras, energy shifted. Drama stopped being fun, it got heavy. Playful fights became painful. Friendships fractured. Ratings dipped. Fans slowly tuned out. The empire of reality TV that once ruled Sunday nights now struggled to stay relevant. Producers tried everything. New faces, recycled storylines, bigger fights, but it backfired. Some cast members felt sidelined. Others felt exploited. And suddenly, whispers started. Is it over? Are they getting fired? Why aren't they filming? And silence fell. Silence always freaks fans out. That's when Shawnee O'Neal stepped in. Not just a cast member, the creator, the boss, the woman who started it all. Calm through years of chaos, Shawnee rarely reacted. But this time, she spoke. And when she did, her words hit like a sledgehammer. The show has run its course. No yelling, no blaming, just truth. And that sentence, it broke hearts. Run its course. No more seasons, no more drama, no more iconic entrances. The world of Basketball Wives was over. But this wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Evelyn Lozada, the face, the fire, the fearless queen of TV drama. Loud, bold, unfiltered. Loved by fans, feared by co-stars. And now gone. No new project, no new deal, just silence. No cameras, no contract, no paycheck. Fans wondered, how does someone so central suddenly vanish? The truth was brutal. Over the years, Evelyn's fiery personality sometimes crossed lines. Jokes turned into insults, arguments turned serious, drama turned painful. In a struggling show, every misstep became amplified. And when the curtain closed, Evelyn was left facing reality. Fame isn't forever. Meanwhile, Jackie Christie quietly played the long game. For years, she was the punchline, the one doubted, the one laughed at, the one underestimated. But she never left. Season after season, Jackie stayed. While everyone else screamed for attention, Jackie built a life outside the cameras. Books, businesses, family, stability, character. When the show ended, Jackie didn't panic. She smiled. Calm, confident, prepared. And suddenly, fans realized Jackie wasn't the joke. Jackie was the winner. The end of Basketball Wives wasn't just TV. It was a lesson. Shawnee taught leadership and knowing when to walk away. Evelyn taught that fame can fade fast. Jackie taught that patience and planning always pay off. Even a 10-year-old could get it. Being loud is temporary. Being kind, prepared, and smart lasts forever. The cameras are off now, the drama is gone, but the lessons, they're louder than ever. No final toast, no last group hug, no dramatic finale, just silence. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than any on-screen argument ever could. Basketball Wives reminded us all. Fame fades, drama fades, but character, that's forever. So here's the question for you. Which lesson hit hardest? Shawnee's leadership, Evelyn's reality check, or Jackie's quiet victory? Comment below, share your thoughts, debate, discuss, because shows end, but the stories, the drama, and the lessons, they live on. And trust me, this is only the beginning of reality TV shocking the world. And now, as the curtains finally close on Basketball Wives, it's time to pause and reflect, not just on the drama, the fights, or the designer bags, but on the lessons that this iconic show leaves behind. Because what happened behind the cameras isn't just gossip. It's a story about life, choices, and the reality that fame is fleeting, but character lasts forever. Think about it. For over a decade, viewers tuned in week after week, not just to see glamorous lifestyles and explosive arguments, but to watch the rise and fall of people we'd come to know as friends, rivals, and personalities larger than life. Fans argued over alliances. Fans debated who was right, who was wrong, and who deserved the spotlight. Every episode was like a mini lesson in human behavior, and over time, these lessons became impossible to ignore. Shawnee O'Neal, the creator and driving force behind the show, gave us the ultimate lesson in leadership and timing. For years, she watched the drama unfold, carefully curating the storylines, managing cast tensions, and keeping the show alive through ups and downs. But when the time came to step back and admit that the show had run its course, she did so with calm authority. No excuses, no pointing fingers, just clarity and courage. That's a lesson we all need to remember. Sometimes knowing when to walk away is more powerful than trying to hold on for too long. In life, in work, and even in friendships, understanding the end of a chapter can save you from chaos and disappointment. Shawnee didn't panic. She didn't overreact. She led by example, proving that leadership isn't about being loud. It's about being decisive and self-aware. Then there's Evelyn Lozada, bold, fearless, and unfiltered. Evelyn taught us another side of reality, the harsh truth that fame is temporary and that even the biggest stars can face sudden silence. Evelyn dominated the screen, drew attention, and commanded respect. But when the cameras stopped rolling, the spotlight faded faster than anyone could have imagined. Her story is a cautionary tale. Talent and charisma alone aren't enough to guarantee long-term success. Without planning, preparation, or a foundation outside of public attention, even the most celebrated figures can feel unmoored. But Evelyn's journey is more than a warning, it's human. She reminds us that life doesn't always follow a script, that mistakes and missteps are part of the journey, and that resilience is learned, not inherited. Every fan asking, "How did it end like this?" is really asking the deeper question. How do we survive when our world changes overnight? Evelyn didn't vanish because she lacked ability. She vanished because life tested her in ways fame never could. And in that struggle, there's a lesson that even young viewers can understand. Life is bigger than applause, bigger than attention, and bigger than temporary glory. And then there's Jackie Christie, the ultimate plot twist in a story full of twists. For years, she was underestimated, ridiculed, and overlooked. Fans laughed at her. Castmates doubted her. But while others chased the spotlight, Jackie quietly built her life beyond the show. Books, businesses, family, and personal stability became her fortress. She understood something most didn't. Cameras turn off, but character endures. While other stars scrambled to maintain relevance, Jackie's patience, planning, and foresight ensured she not only survived but thrived. When the dust settled and the world realized Basketball Wives was over, Jackie didn't panic. She didn't rage. She didn't react. She smiled. And that's why she got the last laugh, not a loud laugh, not a viral moment, but a quiet, confident victory that spoke louder than any argument ever televised. Jackie teaches us that patience, consistency, and foresight always outlast chaos, drama, and impulsive actions. In a world obsessed with instant fame and viral moments, Jackie's story is a reminder that slow, deliberate actions often create the most enduring success. So what does all this mean for you? The viewer, the fan, the everyday person watching from home. It means that life is unpredictable, full of highs and lows, applause and silence, attention and invisibility. It means that how you navigate fame, conflict, and change matters far more than any temporary victory. Shawnee shows the value of timing and leadership. Evelyn shows the reality of impermanence and the consequences of relying too heavily on external validation. Jackie shows the enduring power of patience, planning, and personal integrity. Together, their stories form a blueprint, not just for surviving in the world of reality TV, but for navigating the ups and downs of life itself. And here's the part that's often overlooked. It's not about who screams the loudest, posts the flashiest photos, or dominates social media feeds. It's about who invests in themselves, who learns from mistakes, who plans for the future, and who maintains integrity when the world isn't watching. Fame fades, drama fades, but character, preparation, and resilience, those are permanent. That's the real takeaway from Basketball Wives. Now, think about your own life. Are you depending too heavily on something that might not last? Are you chasing attention instead of building stability? Are you measuring success by temporary applause rather than long-term growth? The stories of Shawnee, Evelyn, and Jackie are more than entertainment. They are lessons in strategy, resilience, and self-awareness. And understanding them isn't just insightful, it's actionable. So here's what I want you to do. Take a moment to reflect. Think about which lesson resonates most with you. Is it Shawnee's wisdom in knowing when to step back? Evelyn's wake-up call about the fleeting nature of fame? Or Jackie's masterclass in patience, strategy, and preparation? Whichever it is, let it guide you. Apply it to your own decisions. Use it to navigate conflicts, manage ambitions, and grow your personal and professional life. Don't keep these lessons to yourself. Talk about them, share them, debate them. That's why I want you to like this video so more people can learn from this story. Subscribe for more dramatic, real-life lessons wrapped in storytelling you won't find anywhere else. And most importantly, comment below. Tell me, whose side are you on? Who do you relate to the most and why? Shawnee, Evelyn, or Jackie? Your opinion matters, and your perspective can start conversations that help others see life differently. Share this story with friends who love reality TV drama. Not just for gossip, but for the lessons behind the glitz, the glam, and the fights. Because at the end of the day, shows end, but the stories and the lessons they carry live on. And if you think this is shocking, this isn't the last reality TV story that will make you question everything you thought you knew. So take a moment, reflect, plan, build, and remember, being loud may get attention for a moment, but being wise, patient, and prepared wins in the long run. Life is unpredictable, but your response doesn't have to be. And that's the ultimate lesson of Basketball Wives. The cameras may be off, the drama may have ended, and the applause may have faded, but the wisdom, that stays with you, always. Now it's your turn. Don't just watch, engage. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Who won in your eyes? Who lost? What lesson are you taking into your own life? Let's keep the conversation alive because the show may be gone, but the lessons and the drama behind them are timeless.